Arty peg, alright?
Alright everybody, welcome to the Arty 84 show. We're here live from Revere, Massachusetts, episode 35. We have the Adam the Mallet as usual to the left of me, and we have a special guest tonight. You may have seen him several times, you may have never seen him before. Who we got tonight?
We have Paul Paulson.
Paul Paulson. Paul Paulson, what do you do for a living?
I don't know.
Paul Paulson's unemployed. Where are you from, Paul Paulson?
I'm from Fargo, North Dakota.
Okay, not St. Paul? I was going to say that would have been easier.
Fargo, North Dakota. I just moved here to this fine city of Revere, Massachusetts recently.
Okay.
Not sure how you pronounce it.
You were a little off. It's Revere.
Revere, okay.
Named after Paul Revere, the 15th president of the United States.
Ice sculptures.
You do ice sculptures?
I'm into them. I didn't say I do them.
What do you mean you're into them? Like,
They look cool. You know.
sexually?
Sometimes.
Do you carve them yourself?
Do you have a photo collection?
This is going way off track. My name is Joe. Nice to meet you guys.
Does Joe like ice sculptures?
Do you have a photo collection of them?
Yeah.
I don't like ice sculptures.
No? Why not? What do you like?
I don't know. Find me on Facebook.
Long
My name's
walks
Jay
on the
Alvarado.
beach?
Alright then, well.
Alright, so,
Off the rails, real.
yeah, find him on Facebook, Instagram, and the Twitter.
Yep.
Well, let's talk about
And if your Vine still works, you can find him there.
Yeah, I had a good Vine once.
You were telling us about your Vine that you had 10 million views?
I had 10,000, not 10 million. 10 million views, I'd be probably rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10,000 views.
It's a lot of views.
It was based off the Proclaimers song, 500 Miles.
Do you want to reenact it for us? Since we're
It's
all
not-
here?
It's not snowing out right now, so I really can't do that.
Let's pretend it's snowing.
Let's save that for another day. Some theatrics you need.
You sang a song?
I sang the Proclaimers song. I said, hey, videotape me. I got a funny Vine. And I go, I'm walking outside my house. I go, I would walk 500 miles. It was snowing out. And I go, I would walk back in the house. Like I wasn't really going to walk after you. Because it was snowing out. And
Who are you
I
talking
wanted to do
to?
it. The camera.
Did someone want you to walk 5,000 miles?
500. You get the song queued up.
I do. Because I knew
This
you were...
makes me think of How I Met Your Mother.
So what'd you do? This is what's going on? This is Joe's 10 million view Vine right there.
10,000.
Look at this guy.
Looks
Those are
like
some
me.
dorky looking
Glasses.
guys.
If I put glasses on, I look exactly like him. I have glasses. I can do it.
It's the weirdest music video. Did you ever see this music
Well,
video?
let's face it, in the 80s, all videos were
I mean,
weird.
it was 89. It wasn't that late. I mean, it was almost 90.
Early 90s. Did you watch How I Met Your Mother?
I hate it.
I'm waiting to see his Vine.
Vine doesn't exist anymore. It's gone. Vine doesn't exist.
Well, I know, but I thought
All
you were
these
going to...
websites that I was like super popular on don't exist anymore, so I can't like.
Well,
exude
Elon
that.
Musk.
So you were another website that was very popular.
I was also one of my videos from that website was featured on Extra with Mario Lopez.
And what was the name of that website?
IBeatYou.com.
He was not even around, probably hosting at that time.
He was, actually.
And on ibeatyou.com, what did you do?
I made videos. I won contests.
Like what video did you do that made it to Extra?
I actually had a video. Oh, the video for Extra was the Numa Numa dance.
And what is that? Explain.
You literally just lip dub to the Numa Numa song.
I don't know the Numa Numa song.
Look it up.
The Numa Numa?
Yeah.
Is that the name of the song?
Yeah. So that was featured on Extra. I had another video on Extra. I can't remember what it was.
Well, the domain right now.
The domain doesn't exist.
Oh,
You can, I literally tried to.
What was your handle on it?
Joey on 333, same as my email address.
Sounds very convincing.
I also won a contest through IGN, which is a video game
Yes,
website.
I know IGN very well.
Yeah, I won a contest.
Is this you right here?
No, that's the video that we had to recreate.
Okay. Oh, so that's the original video.
That's the original video. You had
Okay.
to recreate that video in the exact format of how the video was.
So how'd you do this while you were working?
I see like 6 people a day, so
I wonder.
What's up, Maddie?
no. I had many a time to recreate that.
So you were
video.
doing this?
No, I did just the face video.
Have you ever seen this before?
Nope.
I have not.
No, I have not either.
So I had a video that I did that was featured on Extra with Mario Lopez.
Dancing to the Numa Numa song?
Yeah, pretty much.
Do you have this recorded? What does this mean?
Yeah, what,
I have no idea. How many views does it have?
Yeah, it's 17 million.
Yeah. So, exactly.
Give or take a couple thousand
Yeah.
views. No.
So I on that website that obviously doesn't exist,
Yeah.
I've won contests for Lady Gaga songs.
Did you get like tickets to the concert or something?
No, I like
What'd you win?
this stuff's gone, but
You're very, very like vague about
Very
these
loose.
contests,
do you remember
your
the,
wins.
Do you remember the movie First Year or Year One with Michael Cera and
That was horrible.
yeah, I have a hat and a T-shirt that I won from them. I can probably find it. At some point.
Jack Black was in that, right?
Yes, Jack Black.
What was the premise of the movie?
I have no idea. I never watched it. But I made a video that I won a hat and a T-shirt for.
Well, that's good. That's a start.
What else? What else?
You
is there
won
on the
something. I
website?
never won anything.
I have stuff that I can find. It would take me a little while, but like CDs and signed pictures from people.
So you're making a living out of this?
The,
You have to
the
pay
website,
taxes on
the
the others?
website was a few years ahead of its time. Let's put it that way.
So what happened to this website? Why did it disappear?
It wasn't working anymore. They sold it to a website called PhotoBucket,
Okay.
and then PhotoBucket just disbanded the website.
Interesting.
So then Guinness Book of World Records incorporated that platform into Guinness Book of World Records, where you can literally just challenge people to beat certain things.
So you can go to Guinness Book of Records website and challenge people?
Yeah.
How come you don't do this anymore? You have 2 days off. Tomorrow and the day after.
I have other things that are higher priorities in my life than making a fool of myself.
You challenge someone. You're just making
It's
a
not a fool
fool.
if you get the record.
It's not as fun anymore. It was more like a community-based type of thing. Like I actually still keep in contact with
That community calls you.
quite a few of the people that I actually met on the website. I guess.
You guys go out for drinks?
Sometimes.
Are they chicks?
Sometimes.
Chicks with dicks.
Sometimes.
Were you able to bang a girl
So
from one of these websites?
Now we're getting.
Because that's...
I
Now you're talking my... Now you're talking... Oh, I'm done. You're talking my
I was zoning
level.
out watching Sunscape.
Oh, alright.
Look at that guy's head. It looks like the moon.
It does. Oh my
What's going
god.
on?
It looks like he's had brain surgery.
Most
It looks like his brain is like... He has no
most of
skull.
the people from the website were either from California or from like Taiwan.
Oh,
it
wow.
was
This is
very
an
difficult.
obscure fucking...
It was worldwide. Most of the people were very difficult.
Is it Pitbull?
to meet.
Mr. Worldwide Infinity. That's what the
My
reform file.
all-time best
Little
video
boom,
I've ever
boom.
done was the one I won from IGN.
Uh-huh.
So I was actually featured on their website. You can look.
And
it
what
up.
video was that?
You can't find the video, but you
Yeah.
can find my name on the video.
And it's for what? What is it?
So IGN had a contest
Video game
on this
website.
website where you had to come.
IGN.com.
And is it
You
Joe
had to come-
Monaco?
It's Joey M333. Like you can't find the video. Like I've been literally I look like once a month.
What a coincidence.
So the contest for that was come up with your best video game based picture or video.
Okay.
It had to be video game based. So I was like, I gotta come up with something. I was like, okay. I kept researching. I recreated the intro to Captain Planet.
By yourself?
Maddie and Mike helped me.
ING and IBeatYou.com's Ultimate Costume Contest has a winner. 2 of them, actually. 1 video submission front. User Joey M333 combined with earth, fire, wind, and water and how to create his Captain Planet
Oh my
costume.
God, some truth in this.
Earning him and the green-haired environmental hero a spot in the winner's circle. This, my friend,
The video I can't find though. So I recreated the whole like entrance to Captain Planet. And people questioned if Captain Planet was ever a video game. It actually was. It was on the original Nintendo system.
I'm sure. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
It's
okay.
the only time it's ever been a video game.
There's probably something on Game Boy somewhere. But yeah, in terms of a major console, probably, yeah.
So, before being internet famous was popular, I kind of was. So, let's move on.
Okay then. Well,
This is from November of 2008.
Yes, it was a very long time ago.
This is 9 years ago.
wow. How did it slip past you that long, Artie?
How did I not know
Scroll down,
this?
any comments? If you keep going all the way down.
I can't find any of the videos.
Nothing.
I don't have any.
Very elusive.
I bet the quality was fucking shitty though. 10 years ago on the
It was
fucking
on
internet.
it was on a flip video. Okay?
Oh, God.
The flips.
Oh, that's why it's not on there.
Oh, it must have been as grainy as hell. It must have been looking like an Al Qaeda basement video.
I tried to jump off a shed thinking I would fly.
Nah.
Let's put it that way. Yeah, that was in the video.
Anyway.
This website's getting like all of a sudden everyone's blowing it up. They're like, wow, we haven't had these many hits in years.
I go to IGN all the time.
Really? What's it stand for?
Something gaming network.
International Gaming
Yeah.
Network.
Really?
Yeah, it's video game stuff. You go on the homepage.
Who
No,
the
probably is.
fuck watches plays video
I play
games?
video games. I'm a huge video gamer.
You're 47 years old. When do you have time for video games?
47? Dude, when I'm alone and by myself and it's late at night.
When I'm alone and by myself and it's late at night,
I
I'm
did
looking.
something else,
I'm not playing video games. I can tell you that
I'm
much.
watching a movie and playing video games. I like video games.
I'm
but I don't play them
experimenting.
around. I don't like to play them around people.
Okay.
It's like it weird. I don't like to
Well, all right.
Anyway,
Anyways,
I was thinking. So, celebrity sex
learned-
scandals. Who's next?
are we going into that?
We could. What do you want to go into? I want to go to who do you think could be next?
Well,
Because
all right,
everyone's
we'll go
going down.
Here's the thing, okay, and we've talked about this multiple times before, and we've literally, you know, my feeling on this. I hate when people
Hates.
like looking for fame by like bringing other people down.
I know.
Okay, but here's the thing. I'm not pro diddling. Don't get me wrong. I don't like diddlers, but what I don't like, worse than diddlers,
People who sit
are
on
people
it.
who sit on the diddling and then release it years later.
I know. That's annoying.
Because A, they're looking for their 5 minutes of fame. B, they're jumping on the bandwagon. Or C, they're looking for money. If I was diddled, and you know what? When I was here's a story for you. I think I was diddled once.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Revelation.
So funny story. I don't know if it's that
That's not
funny.
funny. That's not funny at all.
I was like
You
6
should
years.
probably go to the police.
I was 6
Funny
years old.
story. I was 6 years old.
This
is
is
not
not
a
a
good
good
start.
start.
No,
No. It's not how you
I was
start a
6
story.
years old. I was at Endicott Park in Danvers.
That light's super bright.
It was like a playground, right? And I remember these like people who were in a van were sitting outside the playground, right? Watching us, watching us kids run around.
Yeah.
And it was like this lady was scary. I remember this like it was yesterday. Me and my cousin Richie are coming down the slide, right? And this lady and this guy come into the playground, and one grabs me by the arm. And she has I remember she has curly hair. She's missing some teeth, dark curly hair, and they were in a brown van. Grabbed my arm, and then tried to kiss me, and pull me away. And I fought off like I was like a ninja. And then I remember like running around, and it didn't really click to me that I almost was kidnapped. Until like maybe 15 minutes later, I was like, well, maybe I should tell my mother I almost got kidnapped. Not even thinking. And then the van was gone.
That's pretty messed up. Yeah.
I almost got kidnapped. This is what, I was like 5 years old, 6 years old. I had to be like 5 years old. No, I had to be like 6 years old because my sister was able to be at the
Close
playground.
enough.
So she's 4 years younger than me. And then, so was that almost 30 years ago?
Yeah.
I still remember this?
Now, all this repression you've had on.
Well,
Arty.
it's not something I think about every day, but every once in a while when we talk about
Let it out.
diddling,
Let it out.
Yeah.
like I wasn't touched or anything.
No, you weren't, but you would have been if you had that van.
But I remember this lady grabbed my arm and physically pulled me and then kissed me. And it was like, I don't know, I was trying to process it.
Oh.
But I probably should have told my mother.
Yeah, you never have?
But I don't know why I didn't. I think I was in a state of
Today's the
shock.
first day
Well,
your
you're
mother
young,
might
you don't
find out
understand.
Maybe I was embarrassed.
You, don't,
Like-
or you just don't understand at that age. So
Maybe
it doesn't
not.
compute that something bad could happen to you because you're at that age where you don't think people are going to hurt you.
But I remember it was
That's
Endicott
probably
Park in Danvers.
Is
I
today
don't-
the first day your mother might find out about
Probably not. I'm sure you
I
mentioned
probably told her 15 times, but you know my mother's memory. It's like an elephant never forgets. Well, elephant forgets everything. I had my mother convinced that Adam was getting a piece of his liver taken out.
Yes, and she went and talked to him.
And we talked about this, yes. I
On the
escorted
walk
her to her car, and she's like, you look good.
Justin, right now, Matt Monaco is watching. That means no Alex Wallace tonight.
No.
Let's see.
Let's see if I can see both those names on at the same time. I'm telling you right now. I doubt it. No, but I know what I think now. So you got all these sex scandals going on. It's everyone their brother, right? So you said someone that you knew who was going trying to be in Hollywood and all that stuff, said that I would never make it in Hollywood because I don't like touching things, right?
Like, I don't want to do anything. Like, I'm not going to do anything
Yeah.
like gay or anything like that.
Yeah. So it makes me
Magdalena
believe.
used to say that too.
Who said?
Joe Magdalena used to say that.
I don't want to do anything gay?
Or I'm not going to do anything that, like, yeah, it was something along those lines. Like
Oh,
something
yeah,
fucked
yeah.
up,
I would never
like,
be a porn star because I don't want to do
Oh, that's
gay things
boring.
first.
Well, that's not.
It's the same thing.
True. Unless you start your own porn star company.
Yeah,
Then you can do whatever the hell you want.
yeah,
What's up, Tom?
You know, you can make subpar amateur porn if you really wanted to. I mean.
yeah.
And someone's going to watch it.
That's true. Yeah.
No, but I think everyone in Hollywood, one form or another, is either touched or been touched.
I agree.
Because I think that's the only way you can get in.
It
You have
is.
this producer, look at Harvey Weinstein, right? This scuzzy ass fat fuck of a rich man, right?
Yeah.
Who basically could say to you, listen, Suze, I'm going to make you a movie star. But you got to touch the little Weinstein first. Would you? I know Susan, your Susan, my Susan, the Susan that's here right now. Oh my God, Alex Wallace and Maddie just said hey at the same time. Excuse me on this thought for a second. We've been going for years thinking that Alex Wallace and Maddie Monaco, when I say years, I mean a few months, are the same exact person. And they both said hey at the same time. I can't believe this.
After you said that, he came on.
Maybe Maddie has two devices. Does he have an iPad?
Yeah, he's logged in on two
Or does
different
Alex
things.
have 2 devices?
Maybe
Or-
your brother's
or they
Alex
both-
Wallace.
Or are they both on 4 devices?
Mind blown right now. This
That's
is like,
dedication.
I bet they've been playing this out all week.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you both are invited over to the apartment anytime you want for the show. Alex Wallace and Maddie Monaco. I would like to see the two of you sitting on the floor right here while we have this broadcast. Well, we don't have enough seats. We don't have enough seats.
You're not
We
gonna
can make seats.
I don't have a wide-angle
It's not-
lens. I don't have a 2-camera shot here. It's gonna be able to, we have the friggin' camera in the kitchen.
Come on over, sit on the floor.
No, but it's interesting now.
Maddie and Alex, you're both invited to Friendsgiving this coming Sunday.
Thanksgiving.
I want to see you both here in the apartment. We're gonna have a special
Come
episode.
on over for Thanksgiving.
No, but I'm saying the old Susan that I don't know, like Susan, you know, naive 18-year-old, naive 18-year-old Susan wants to be a movie star. You ever been want to be a movie star?
Nah.
This
What
is
about-
what she never wanted to be, but it's hard.
No,
not
but
to
she
say.
wanted to be a country western singer, I bet.
Nah.
No?
She want to be.
I have a deja vu right now.
Hold on,
Weird.
I got it.
Davy Crockett.
That's what she went to high school, Davy Crockett High. If that doesn't say
I was
I'm
gonna
from
say,
the
like,
South, I don't know what does.
Winner of the biggest pumpkin.
It is also possible too we've had the same conversation before because I feel like
The
I'm
winner
having
of the
deja
biggest
vu.
Christmas. The winner of the biggest Christmas.
Would you ever do anything to be in Hollywood?
The thing is, I never.
If someone could tell you right now, into a future,
What's
right?
your
Like Adam,
limit of what
you could be Tom Cruise now.
I don't believe it.
All you have to do is touch a wee-wee.
Do I have to go to Scientology?
No, but you're Tom Cruise status. You're like the king of Hollywood. Like
Okay.
like when someone says Tom Cruise, you could be in a third world country in the middle of friggin' the formal USSR.
I've heard some
And
weird
someone's
Tom
like,
Cruise
"Ooh,
stories.
Tom Cruise." You'd be like, "I know who Tom Cruise is."
Do you ever hear the Tom Cruise wrestler story?
I know Adam Mallet.
He supposedly
That's
was.
the point you get
This is a
there.
story that sounds so weird. It has to be true. He once supposedly. So this guy was at a bar, and this guy was like, "Oh, Tom Cruise wants to meet you." He's like, "Okay." And he went into a limo. They blindfolded him, brought him to a basement. They take the blindfold, and it's Tom Cruise dressed in like wrestling gear, not like a WWE. I mean,
Yeah,
with
like
the,
boxing.
Yeah, and like
Like a
short
luchador?
shorts and like whatever,
Like a
and like
luchador?
wanting to wrestle.
Really? Did he wrestle?
Yeah.
Would you? I would wrestle Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not a fan of Tom Cruise socially, but I am a fan of some of his movies.
I am too. That's how I feel about Mark.
I also
Him
won a
and
Tom
Marky
Cruise
Mark.
contest on that website.
I'm sorry.
I also won a Tom Cruise contest on the website.
Do you know Tom Cruise is shorter than us?
Oh, he's really
He's
short.
like 5'2".
But I wonder who's
reenacted
next.
Tom Cruise scene before.
But when you start getting multiple people come out with allegations, obviously they're true, but it's like, why'd you wait?
All right, maybe I'm getting some people saying Tom Cruise is not the king here. I mean, I'm just using it as an example.
As
Like,
an
how about,
example,
how about
yeah.
Leonardo DiCaprio?
Yeah, I was gonna say Leo.
Okay.
You gotta use
Oh,
Leo.
God.
If someone says Adam Mallet at 18 years old, right?
Yeah.
You were brought into a room by some creepy producer and be like, you could be Leonardo DiCaprio in 2018. You can sleep with anyone you want. You're getting.
He has a
you're-
sex yacht. He's
I mean, you're getting Emmy Awards. You're getting
So
Grammys.
what's
You're
the
getting
question?
Oscars.
I just have to pull a Mark.
All you have to
Wahlberg
do
and
is
take it.
touch a wee wee.
Just touch it.
Like, well, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. I mean, just let's make it really easy here.
Oof.
Graze the tip.
Oh, fuck.
To completion?
Well, something you don't want to do.
I don't know, man.
I mean, you have to have a conversation with a wee-wee.
See, the thing is, I would
Yes.
think I could, but the problem is I'm not into, so I don't think I could. Like, verbally, I like to say yes.
Yeah.
But when push came to shove,
Mhm.
because it's not something I'm attracted to, I don't know if I could actually do it.
So you
But you gotta think, you're gonna know.
hold on. Let's stop
you
beating
know.
around the bush. You have to whack off a guy.
Or do something with them. I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
In order to
Do something that's out of your comfort zone.
not have a chance to be famous,
No, you are.
you are famous.
Oh, you're Leo.
Then yes.
You're gonna do something out of your comfort zone, and it may or may not come out.
I would like to
You don't
think-
know
I would like to
100%
think I
if-
would say yes. I would like to think I'd say yes, but
How is that
just for
not a
that,
yes?
But I don't know if I could get away with it. I don't know if I could do it. Do I have to see it?
I don't know if I could do
who's
it.
doing what to
Are
do?
you worried
But I
about? Are you worried about like 7, 8 years later?
No, I don't care if
No,
someone
I
found
just don't know
out.
if I physically could actually
Yeah.
do it because I would like to say honestly, I would say yes.
I'm not.
But-
Yeah.
Do if I could carry through with it because I just don't
Carry
know
on,
if
my
I could
wayward
break
son.
the barricade in my
So,
brain.
It's essentially like
Alex Wallace says yes.
you're getting a wish from a genie.
Alex
with a
Wallace says he
caveat.
would.
But I have to like.
No one would find out. It won't come out.
No, that's not necessary. It may or may not come out.
But at that point, you just deny it.
20 years from now, you could be like, yeah, I touched her.
I guess it depends on
Well,
the
you've already
act.
made millions of dollars and lived
I
a
guess
successful
it
life.
just depends. You're not putting anything up my ass.
But it's not more of a
Yeah,
social.
he didn't go that far.
Well, no,
Alright.
it could be anything. It's
Yeah, it
something.
could be
It's
anything.
something out of your comfort
Are
zone.
you uncomfortable jacking a guy off?
Yeah.
Then
Well, I've never been in that situation before. Well, I've never been.
I am also uncomfortable doing that, but if that's the level of what it is,
Yeah.
Actually, here's a story for you.
maybe. Oh, okay. let's
I've
go
never.
on.
I was 18 years old, and I was in Montreal, Canada. Okay,
No, you can't. Alright.
so I was up
Susie,
there.
you go to the store yet?
Probably, I was up there with a bunch of my friends. So up in there on St. Catherine Street, they have the peep shows, right? So as what's a word? An adventurous, curious 18-year-old boy who's drunk off his mind because you can drink in the bars up there at 18. Me and my friends wandered into a peep show. So for $1 Canadian for like 5 minutes, you can like browse. You ever go to one of those peep show things?
I never have.
So
I've
you
always
walk
been
in,
curious
you
though.
walk into a booth similar to like when you get a picture taken, like at Roller World.
Yeah,
you
no,
know those ones?
it goes up, of
Roll
course.
Worlds.
Yeah.
Good, some good dance.
No, it's dancing, man. It's videos.
What?
So there's 2 screens. A screen on the top shows 4 videos, and the screen on the bottom is the main video. And you like go through them all. So I'm like, what the hell is this? So I'm going down. So all of a sudden, the curtain in the room I'm in, or the booth I'm in, opens. And it's this creepy guy with glasses.
What?
And he's like, hey, I can give you unlimited plays. And I'm like, okay. He's like, I'll be right back. I'm going to get you a girl. So I'm like, okay. This is weird. So I'm sitting there. Comes back like 5 minutes later. He's like, I can't find a girl, but I can take care of you for you. I go, all set. Zoop. I got out of that thing so far. I mean, and I was in a basement. You had to run upstairs
Yeah.
and wind it up. And I left my friends behind. I'm just like,
You gotta wind it up.
Part 1, you're in a basement.
well, I mean,
that's
it's
the
not.
key, that's
I mean,
the
you gotta go
bad.
down.
Yeah,
It's
wind
like
it up.
it's like a storefront that you have to go down.
Yeah. Dude, that's messed up.
It was wicked
It was
messed up.
ducked in,
But you know what's
like,
funny?
You look vulnerable.
Did you know what's funny? Well, fast forward a few years later. Okay, I went up there with my cousin Ryan and a bunch of his friends.
Yeah.
One of his friends got drunk and wandered off. I'm not going to say which one. The same exact thing happened to him at the same exact place.
So he's still there.
And he didn't tell the story to us unless I started sitting there and I started laughing. And I go, I got a funny story for you guys. Well, at the time I went into one of those places and I started telling my story. And he looks at me and he goes, dude, that happened to me. I go, I bet it's happened to many people who's gone to this thing.
And I wonder how many actually said yes.
Oh my god, dude, I couldn't. The guy looked like
Above average.
cousin Skeeter, if you had one.
Cousins. Peter.
Had
Oh, boy.
What's going on up here? What are you doing?
You spilled some
Saying a
beer.
prayer?
You knocked it down.
Anyway, so I don't know who the next person who's going to be.
Tom Sizemore now is being accused of molesting a 13-year-old girl.
Is that the one who's on trial in Massachusetts now?
Tom Sizemore? I don't think so.
He in the.
He was Saving Private Ryan. He was in.
Oh, I'm thinking of someone else. Then.
Tony.
Who's the guy who's in Massachusetts now getting? He's the Dukes of Hazzard guy.
I don't know. But there's also sex
Johnny
cults
Knoxville?
too.
What's a sex cult?
Johnny
So-
Knoxville?
The girl from Smallville.
Okay.
I don't
So
know her
hot.
name.
So hot.
I don't know her name, but she she's now she was
Allison Mack.
Yes, thank you.
The Secret Order of Allison Mack.
Alex Mack. Yeah, that was a good show. But anyway, so she was reportedly trying to recruit people for a sex cult.
What is this?
I saw a video, actually. There's a, if you go to www.tdd, whatwould-TylerDurganDo.com, you can watch a video, a recruiting video, right?
Okay.
But it actually seems nice. Like, it doesn't seem like anything, but it's actually a sex cult.
But what is it? What do they do? It's like a
So
swingers club?
supposedly you join one of these cults, and the girls are brought in, and you can only go to the male when he wants. It doesn't matter what you're doing, and you. Yeah, right. This. There, small one. The second one. It doesn't matter what you're doing. You got to drop everything you're doing and go to your master. But this makes it seem all nice and sweet.
And she's a member of this?
Yeah, children have their brains that myelinate at different rates.
I like this website, actually. It's actually pretty funny.
Is this Tyler Durgan?
Yeah, what would Tyler Durgan do?
The brain, if you will.
But it's actually pretty clean. It's a clean video. It's not anything bad, but it's just talking about desire and what people should do. And she's just like, yeah.
Alex Wallace says R. Kelly started it. Is this true?
I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me.
Well, so what is it? You sign up to have sex?
No, well, the woman, the man is like more the dominant, and the female, it's like some weird 50 Shades of Grey.
So the woman's down for being on call for some booty.
Yeah, she got to drop whatever she's doing.
So she's like half the girls I went to college and high school with.
She has to drop whatever she's
Except
doing.
there was no formal
matter.
engagement.
She could be out with her family. She got to drop if the male desires.
What's the difference than what our buddy Eric Powers does? We could be in the middle of dinner. I've seen him leave dinner once before for sex.
I mean, we've all left dinner for sex, Arty. But
So I don't understand what the problem with this is.
I don't know. There's some
Are they
brainwashing
voluntarily
thing.
joining it?
And yes, they are, but they're getting brainwashed. I don't know. It's kind of like a cult to begin with. 1 minute you're in a cult, the next you're shooting 20 people or doing some weird shit.
Are they killing people?
No,
Ladies and gentlemen, Nola's live here in the studio.
It's just but it's weird. It's not bad. It's pretty funny actually.
Well, there she goes. She had enough of the fame for a minute. She doesn't want to join the sex club.
It's pretty funny actually. It's just that no one ever thought her of all people would be like.
Well, I'm sure I've read some crazy stories about swinging couples in Hollywood, and listen, the swingers have been around for a while.
Benjamin Franklin was part of a sex cult.
Me and Eric Powers went to a swingers club in Vegas together.
Gotta keep swinging.
Did you cross the streams?
No, we literally walked into this place not knowing really what it was, and we got in there, and he may or not have. We'll leave it at that. I don't want to get into details because there may or may not have been some illegal activity in it. I don't need to, make ourselves guilty of anything we didn't do.
Statute of limitations
Allegedly
probably
did.
up though.
Maybe.
Celtics are up 9.
And so the statute of limitations, so that's even perfect. So I invited a special person to watch the show tonight. I'm not sure if he's watching or not, but his name's Tristan. Let's get his. What the hell is his full name?
Tristan or Tristan?
Tristan. Tristan Lambright. Do you guys know who Tristan Lambright is?
This is the guy that was streaking during the Buffalo
Yes.
Bills game.
It
I
is.
read an article. His mother was part of it the other because she said it was. She said, "Oh, that's my
That's
son."
my son. So Tristan Lambright's from Buffalo.
Does
He's
he know
33 or 35 years old, something of that nature. His nickname on Facebook is Senior Wiener.
Senor Wiener?
He was sitting, so me and Suze were at the game on Sunday, section 106, 9 rows off. He was sitting about 4 sections over, right behind the goalpost. And all I remember is him jumping the wall and then looking up. And I had my phone in my hand because I think I was texting or doing something. And all of a sudden, you go, oh my God, a naked man. And I grabbed the camera and I'm like fumbling around to videotape it. So I got him as he just hit the 10-yard marker and it was running down. Matter of fact, and I like to say this, he got more rushing yards than the Buffalo Bills did that weekend. He really did. And he touched the end zone before the Buffalo Bills did as well.
Double bird!
And it was the third quarter. Buffalo Bills, you suck. Bills Mafia, you guys are assholes. I'll get into a story about how I got roughed up in the men's room. That's a whole other story. We'll talk about that right after we talk about my good friend here, Tristan Lambright. Lambright? But anyways.
Sure.
So the video I took of him, I sent it to you guys.
Yeah.
And I posted it on Instagram, and it went to the Twitter and the Facebook, of course. And
The Twitter.
The Twitter.
I was a 45-year-old guy. The Twitter.
Arty Eiffel Towered with Eric Powers. That did not happen, Alex Wallace.
God.
So all of a sudden, my cousin texted me this morning, and he sends me a screenshot of SB Nation. What is that? Sports Blog Nation?
Yes.
So it is. Of the video of the streaker,
Did you threaten to sue them yet?
and it's my video.
Yeah, you threaten to sue them?
But no, it's connected to my. So every time someone plays it, I'm getting plays.
Okay.
Are you getting paid for the place?
No.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it wasn't my best work videotape, and I'm sure there's a couple other better videos of him.
Did someone ask if you were Michael J. Fox?
Yeah, someone asked me if Michael J. Fox filmed the video. Funny.
It's pretty funny, though.
And it was so blurry. Like, I don't know when he got naked. He had to get naked in this. Like, he had to have a breakaway suit because, like, he's like. I mean, I've got naked before, and it takes a few minutes. You know what I mean? This guy literally
You
was
wear
like.
sweatshirt, sweatpants, no underwear.
I guess so.
Do you think that was his goal, or do you think he just got so drunk he decided to do
No,
it?
that was his goal. He came into that game
No
objective.
one gets drunk and decides to shoot.
No, people
Yes,
know.
they do.
It's
What, has
their
that happened to you
goal.
before?
They could be, no, but they're more influenced because they're drunk and then they go streaking.
Well, Tristan, if you're
That's
watching
possible.
this, I
But I don't
sent him a
think
message
he's
today on Facebook. I go, man, you're the man. You're the most entertaining part of the game. He goes, haha, thanks. So I invited him to watch this show today. And I will give you the link to the podcast.
You
as
can
well.
invite
Do
Brady
we
Breeze.
know if he was a Buffalo fan or
He
a
was.
Saints
He's
fan?
from Buffalo. He's a
sorry.
die-hard Buffalo Bills fan.
He's probably preparing for
Buffalo
like court,
Bills.
getting his talking to his
Unfortunately, now he's banned for life to New Era Field.
Yeah, he's probably getting arrested too.
lawyer. Yeah.
Now, does that mean he's banned from life to New Era Field, or he's banned for life for Buffalo Bills games? So can he go
They
to an
can't.
away game?
Yeah.
Can he go to a new stadium when they build it?
They
Yeah.
can't monitor that in Buffalo anyway. Maybe
No.
for like a couple months.
No, I've never seen such lackadaisical security in my life.
Lackadaisical, I think.
Oh, yeah, that's it. We walked in. We just walked in. It was a breeze. And then, I'm going to
It
tell you
was
one
a
thing.
Drew Brees.
Yeah, who killed it? Some drunk guy in the bathroom was like, I got the weather today. It's cloudy and clear with no breeze. And then he walked out, and some other guy was like, well, you must have waited all season for that one once the schedule came out.
I guess the Bills would be better if they had Brady Breeze
Perhaps.
in the secondary.
Well, I've been to, as you guys know, many football, baseball, basketball, and hockey establishments along this fine country we live in the professional sports and minor league sports realm. And I've never in my life got roughed up in a men's room before until last Sunday around third quarter. Roughed up. I was wearing a Saints.
Detail. I want to have detail.
I was wearing a Saints sweatshirt.
Have you heard the story yet?
I read it, but I didn't hear it.
Wearing a Saints sweatshirt, and I was just peeing, minding my own business in a facility that is very, very. I don't know how. Is
They had
You
troughs.
still got the troughs.
yeah, they still
Yeah,
the troughs. Yeah.
They had troughs in the women's room.
Well, because
What?
do you know
To
why?
pee in? No.
Well,
To
because
wash your hands? Or
because that women's room was originally a men's room, but they needed to make code.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah,
so
I've
there
heard
are
that
no,
story,
so
too.
there
Yeah.
are women squatting in a trough to pee in a bathroom. Lies. No way.
It was a sink.
Okay, yeah, I
But
did
they
that.
had two huge troughs in the women's bathroom.
Well, because that could have.
I
That
gotta
was
say-
probably the men's room at one point, and they didn't have enough.
Do you think men have got confused and went in there and oh, that's the bath, and they go pee in the trough? That's actually the sink for women.
Perhaps
Could be.
washed his wee wee out like a bidet. Well, these two large men who are like pushing 6 something, and like there's a narrow passageway into the bathroom. It's probably like 2 people wide.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like bottlenecks. There's really no exit or entrance. Everyone just kind of bottlenecks in where you go. You're coming from each side. So I'm minding my own business. Doot-da-da-ba-dee-ba-da-boo. And walking out. And all of a sudden these 2 guys go shoulder to shoulder and block me. And they're pushing me around and throwing me around like I'm a ping pong ball. So I start laughing. So that was funny. And they're like, don't let the Saints guy out. Let's rough him up. And I'm like, what? I go, then I got down real low. I did a little turn motion. I got underneath them. And I got about like 10 feet away, and I lifted up my sweatshirt, and I go, I'm really a Patriots fan. Tom Brady lives. And I ran out.
Wow.
Because everyone I told I was a Patriots fan literally wanted to murder me up in Buffalo. They really hate the
Those
Patriots
people
up
in
there.
front of us really well.
Like, I thought New York Jets fans, and New York fans in general, hate the Patriots. Buffalo Bills fans despise the New England Patriots. In fact, the lady in front of us said she hopes he has a terminal injury.
Life-ending.
Life-ending injury.
How are the seats there? They were benches?
No, I thought we were going to be
No,
benches. I guess they renovated them a few years ago. They only
Oh,
left
right.
one section with benches. Oh, and then the animals who live in Buffalo decide they're going to break all the fucking drink holders off their seats. So when you're looking down the aisles, you just see smashed like drink holders. So there was one drink holder in our entire aisle. I go, you fucking kidding me right now? You people in Buffalo are fucking animals. I'm going to tell you that right now. Some of you are nice, but most of you are fucking animals. It's the third time I've been in that city. Third time. 3 times too many. I went there for a minor league baseball game last summer. I was scared out of my mind. I was more scared when that giant gangster-looking guy chased me out of the bus station in Indianapolis at 3 o'clock in the morning after I was leaving the strip club. And I had to run back to my hotel.
Last summer?
This was the summer of 2010.
Last summer.
No,
7 years ago.
but last summer I was up there, and it was just ghetto, just walking around. It was terrible.
I've never been to Buffalo.
You're not missing much.
I've always been a big
I
fan.
feel like it's never sunny in Buffalo. It's always a hazy cloud over it.
But it's always sunny.
It always looks.
Up here, yeah, I was going.
It is. It always looks like an abandoned city.
Yeah.
It looks like Cleveland.
Ugh.
It reminds me of it's Cleveland,
Overcast.
Buffalo. You guys are ugly ass. Detroit,
Like here's the
ugly
last
ass
couple of days.
cities.
Every hour looks like 4 p.m.
Everything. Yeah, it's always in dusk. You guys never see the sun. You guys have the personality of a fruitcake. And Adam's right. You may be a 10 in Buffalo, but you're a 5 in Boston. And it's funny because you look at the girls, you're like, you're probably the hottest girl in Buffalo. But if I took you out of your element, you know what I mean?
Nothing.
You'd be someone Eric Powers is talking to at 1:30 in the morning at Hong Kong after you did 3 songs of karaoke.
Yeah.
Not very well.
No.
Dancing like grandpa on the dance floor.
I don't know if we could talk about this, what happened to him. He was in the middle of a sexual act and the girl walked out.
Let's leave that for
We're
next
talking about a friend who had that happen to. A similar friend that happened
We have a friend that has happened to. A friend of ours, not Eric, was getting fellatio from a woman. And halfway through the deed, she walked out, and no one knows why. Not Eric, though. It was a friend of ours.
Huh.
Who may or may not went to New Orleans with us.
Oh. What?
See what happens there.
Well, 5, 6 of us are in the room right now, so... 4... Maddie's not
Wait,
here.
what happened?
No, it's...
Nothing. We're just talking about someone that we know, not Eric, that a girl walked out during fellatio.
Well, I mean, I have a couple of hypotheses.
He doesn't watch the show anyways.
True.
I've asked him 100 times.
I'm thinking, one, his technique was either horrible and she watched it. 2, maybe she felt something was starting to happen down there and felt that she had to get away before it happened.
I think he called her a different name.
Didn't call her a different name?
Yeah, like that wasn't hers.
But they weren't a couple, so what was she? Yeah.
I know, but you know what girls get sometimes.
I know, but so yeah.
I mean, you ever hooked up with a girl and called her wrong name?
I've always had that fear, but it's never happened.
Yeah.
Alright.
You just say,
So I have a new segment.
you just say, oh baby.
I mean, you could just say that even in your sleep and it's nothing. Like, but I've never done that. But I've always been thought, like, what if I said someone else's name and it's not even that
That's
person's
why you use
around?
nicknames.
I call Susan
Always
Bethany all the time.
Bethany.
Bertha.
You get the good old Bethany Bertha?
What's up, Bertha?
The good old Bethany Bertha.
Yeah, look, she's giving me right now.
I
Looks
was
like
gonna
kill.
worry,
Like we
what if
did
I'm
3
in a-
times.
What if I'm like in a dream and dreams mean nothing and I'm like, oh, Samantha, and like I wake up and I'm like, what the fuck? I've never
Oh,
heard
this one
Samantha
over here
in my life.
said she was gonna kill me in her sleep once.
Oh, nice.
Remember,
I did
what
not.
did you say in your sleep that
I
time that
believe
like
it.
freaked me out? You have full blown conversations in your sleep.
Yeah, you're a predator posing as a house pet.
Like
Suze.
she literally lays in bed and has like full blown conversations and gets angry in her sleep. Like she was like a part of the Nazi party and she was getting angry at the world war, at the Americans trying to invade.
You have conversations too.
Like what?
I have talked to you numerous times while you've been asleep.
Well, here's the thing. I don't talk back to you.
No,
That's
you
awesome.
do.
I know that type. Yep. Having whole types of conversations. I know that type. Yes.
I think she gets me drunk and tries to get information out of me.
But it's a toss, a flip of a coin if it's true.
Alex Wallace says maybe he went limp.
Maybe he went away.
No, but he's giving her a fellatio.
And Alex Wallace is offering to be our security anytime we travel. I agree.
Got it.
I agree.
Would you guys be willing to chip in for us?
You have a handful with the few of us.
I want to know this right
I'm
now.
usually not there.
There's 6 of us. If Alex could take this task on, we'd be one willing to. But if we could split your airfare, your accommodations, and your ticket to the game 6 ways for you to be security. I don't know what your security, your resume is
I
for
can
security.
handle myself pretty good, but I don't. Other people I think would be too drunk to handle themselves. So I
Yeah,
think,
but he's just kind of got to keep an eye
As long
out.
as Adam wears a shirt that looks nothing like ours, we always know where to find him.
the Patriots game. You're only like here. I'm in like.
Well, at least you didn't get mad at people for saying, "Hey, Boston."
Eric.
Aaron left. Why did he keep tapping people's nuts? He walked up to me and put his hand under me and was like, "Yeah, did that happen to you too?" He was like going
Can
like
we
that.
just establish the fact that Eric's weird?
He showed me his penis
Let's,
and then took his
Can we
genitals,
also-
and there was like, and there's like,
we
there's a
establish the
bowl.
fact
There's a bowl that
Talk
people
about
eat
Eric
out of.
anymore.
It's a bowl that people eat out of the place we were staying at, and he just put his bits and
There is a very real
he goes like
possibility.
It's giblets.
it's giblets in the bowl.
I'm not gonna lie, there is a very real possibility, out of instinct, and I'm not even joking, he's gonna do something or touch me, and I am gonna instinctively punch him in the fucking face. That is not a
Oh my
joke.
god, that's anger right there.
No,
That's
it's
anger.
not. That is acting on like instinct. Like if he does this, he tapped me, and then he went under my pants and went like this, and I almost went like this out of instinct and punched him because you don't touch a person.
So did
in the
Harvey
nuts.
Weinstein.
I got
You don't
very
touch
mad
him
at
in the
him
nuts.
in New Orleans.
I will one day. I think instinctively punch
I
him in the
literally
face.
go like, you weren't there. I don't know if you
I
heard
heard the story.
yet.
Yes, I did.
I go,
The story.
Eric, come here.
He was worried about it.
Come here.
Asking me.
I go, you say that to me one more time, I'm gonna knock you out.
Yeah, I know he was worried about it because he kept asking me about it. So I think I pissed him off. He's actually really mad. Is he mad? Why is he mad? I don't understand.
You keep saying the same thing to me 157 times in a row. I'm gonna get fucking pissed off.
What's your new game?
I have a new game. It's not so much a game as
Is it angry as your conversation right now? Because we're trying to bring this anger level down if you're not just...
It's more of a challenge.
Who's that?
So
Challenge? Is this on outbeatyou.com? Is this,
No.
you launching it again? I bet that domain will... What's the name of that website? Real
It's not
quick.
that you could buy it if you want.
Is it available?
Yeah.
IBeatYou.com is
Yeah.
available.
I beat you, like you spell correctly.
So what's the game?
It's not so much a game as it is a.
Dude, it's free.
I just said you could buy it. That's what I said.
Why would I buy it?
I don't know,
I'm
but
gonna
I said
buy it
it's
tonight.
available.
The site went out like in 2009.
Well, guess what? It's 2018 almost, and we're bringing back IBeatYou.com, sponsored by Arty84 and Joey M333.
And the Whirlwind Report.
And the Whirlwind Report.
Yeah, we're all going to go in on this.
Which
Do
Joey
it.
M333 mean, anyways?
You know how sometimes it's just like you have to put numbers at the end of your username.
Yeah, I used to
trying
use
find something.
1269 all the time. It was Eddie Lou's phone number.
So I have a
Chinese friend,
It's
Eddie
not
Lou.
so much a
Good friend
game.
of ours.
It's more of a challenge.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, Alex Wallace has military training,
We're fine.
so he's at security. From now on, we're inviting Alex Wallace everywhere we go.
I mean,
Eric has
I don't know what he was.
Eric has
Was he-
military training too.
Eric does too. Yes, exactly. Like,
He was in the Marine Corps, he says. He goes, hoo-ah.
Who
eh.
Who dat? Who
Who
they?
they?
Who dem?
Oh, no. And then that
Oh,
lady
yeah.
at the Buffalo game told me that we needed to get a new chant because we stole it from Cincinnati.
you ever tell her she's hot when she's feisty? She gets that look in her eye. She wants to kill somebody. It's very animalistic.
Why do you think I always poke her like a bear?
And then she told me that we needed to go to English class because we didn't know our grammar. Stupid.
I miss my grandma.
A lot of people don't know their grandma either.
That's true.
Yeah, a lot of people never even met their grandma.
Your grandma. Our grandma.
I like that one. It's good.
Emotional.
Quick thinking.
Very emotional. Yeah.
My grandma lives in Florida.
It's a very emotional episode.
Her boyfriend
New
got
challenge.
stolen away
New
from her.
challenge.
What's the
That's
game?
another story for another
It's
The
a
time.
game.
APT is all over the place.
It's
What
not
is
a
the
game.
game?
It's a challenge.
Alright, what's the challenge?
Okay.
Let's
All right.
get back on track.
New segment.
Here we go.
Alright. It's called Acapella Hour.
Nope.
Acapella. We're gonna
Nope.
sing for the whole fucking hour?
Nope.
Nope. Let's try it out. Someone start it off, and see how long we can actually do something.
I don't think I can. You're like a Tony.
No one's
No one
saying.
else. Hey, I tried here.
No
Come
one's
on.
saying.
So
If you
uncomfortable.
can't beat him, join him. You know, just try to.
No one's saying.
What's on acapella? You're just making a beatbox.
It's the same thing.
Then you gotta keep going, and you gotta add something to it.
Someone has to sing.
That's how it works.
Like,
man.
like,
So,
the,
Arty, you have the vocals, right? Okay, let's try this
I
again.
prefer if I didn't.
Boom.
Let's mix it up.
Sounds like Harvey Wallstein's locker room.
Coming down another ground. Alright, this was a fail.
I was about to join in.
Well, I think the fact you said hour.
An hour of acapella.
Just hour, like acapella.
You know what though?
hour,
If Sit and
like-
Smile has over a bunch of views, maybe acapella for an hour for it.
Just so you guys know, the Celtics are about to go 13 in a row right now.
That's right.
They're up by 8. with 37 seconds left. So.
At least you tried.
Listen, listen. We'll try this again next week. Maybe a cappella minute.
Acapella minute, yeah.
Let's start small, yeah. You know.
It didn't have to be an hour. It was just I just threw a name out there.
But like I said, Sit and Smile could have an hour of video and millions of watchers. Then maybe acapella.
So Sit and Smile, you introduced us to last week.
Not last week.
Well, a couple weeks ago. What's the one that you introduced us to today that we watched?
Yeah, that disturbing one. Well, I
Tommy?
forget
No.
what exactly.
What was that?
The channel was. If you want to see something really just.
Oh, we lost Gruden.
It's the Gruden bobblehead.
You might be going back to coaching.
Oh, he's the bobblehead.
He's
Look at
never
this.
going back.
See the Gruden
No, he's
bobblehead?
white. It's awesome.
Oh, no, his head's backwards.
Yes, the
Go,
Jelly
Tommy.
Belly Pet Rat Gummy Candy from YouTube channel. What is it again? Run for the
I can't
Cube.
do it.
Run for the Cube is the most weirdest channel. you've
Why
ever
does the
found.
guy talk so funny?
I don't know.
Wait, how did you find this, first of all?
I'm always browsing YouTube. I'm always looking for weird, and I just kind of came across this because somebody was talking about it,
Yeah.
and so I'm like, "What is this?" And then
Are you listening to the guy right now?
it sounds like a serial killer. I'm about to strangle.
Is that him?
No.
I swear to God, I thought that was Joey singing like 5 minutes ago. So maybe Joey's the guy who does the rat thing. Does sound like a serial killer.
I think it's an Asian.
Why would you get a rat? Like, you could buy a rat, Jelly Belly?
Yeah, the one with the jelly. It's so fucking weird.
It's like weird and like crazy at the same time.
Yeah, why, basically this guy just takes a scalpel to things, and he's wearing these weird green gloves, and talks in this weird voice, and I don't understand. But it's weirdly entertaining, but also very creepy, and I don't get it. But anyway, so
Anywho, should we do the next week's
let's do football.
let's do some football. Joe, you want to join us in the football talk here?
Beeline.
I'm behind. Joey, you want to talk about some baseball?
No, we can. Fine up. Week 11.
It's week 11.
Tayton Steelers. That's okay, I'm done.
Joe, would you like to come and join us?
Yeah.
Oh, he's all over
We're going
this.
to do the football scores here.
We do the scores or picks?
Picks, rather, yeah. Picks.
I can't do scores. That's a little much.
How do the Steelers have that good of a record? I don't even think they're playing at their capability.
Well, they play in a really shitty division. That's why the Patriots always have that good of a record, you know what I mean?
Not me.
Titans at Steelers.
Steelers.
Thursday night.
Steelers.
Beloba?
At Steelers. Steelers.
Steelers.
I'm going Titans.
I wanted to too, but I just wasn't there.
Lions at Bears.
Lions.
Lions, yeah.
Lions.
Jaguars at Browns.
Jaguars.
I agree. Ravens at Packers.
I'm
On
going.
the fence. Packers.
Yeah.
Packers win this weekend?
Yeah, they beat Chicago.
Packers at home.
Yeah, I'll go Packers.
Cardinals at Texans.
Ooh. Tie.
I'm going Texans because they're going to win the division.
Said tie.
I'm going Texans.
Cardinals.
How about Bucks at Dolphins?
Dolphins.
Dolphins.
Dolphins, I think. Rams at Vikings.
Rams.
Go Vikings. Same record. Vikings at home.
I'm all in on the Rams this year.
I'm going.
Rams will win the Super Bowl,
shit, I'm going Rams.
Chiefs at Giants.
Chiefs.
Chiefs, yeah.
Giants suck. Thank you for giving San Francisco your first
Rams
win.
will win the Super Bowl.
They're not running the Super Bowl, right? You got to make the playoffs and then get out. Redskins at Saints.
It's typically if you make the playoffs.
Saints. I'm going Saints.
Redskins, Saints.
Redskins Saints, Susie.
Oh.
Gee, that's a shock.
Saints.
Yeah. Saints.
Joe?
Redskins. Sorry.
Bills at Chargers? I feel like Bills are
Bills
trending
at
downward.
Chargers.
I'm going to go Chargers.
You got to go Chargers. Bengals at Broncos.
Bengals.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What is going
Yeah, I feel
on
like
here?
Denver's now mailing it in. Broncos. I mean, sorry, no, Bengals.
They've given up a lot of points.
I know. What is going on? Yeah, I agree.
Bengals.
But they might actually win.
I think-
I'm going Broncos.
Yeah,
I'm
I think
going Broncos.
Cincinnati wins 13-10. 13-10, Cincinnati over Denver.
I think I'm going Broncos that week. I think I am.
Yeah, I'm going Broncos too.
This week, Bengals.
This
Patriots
week.
at Raiders
This is
in
Mexico
in
City.
Mexico City.
They could lose this game, but I'm still going Patriots.
No way in hell they're
I
losing this
did
game.
not want to say that, but there's a possibility.
They're not losing this game. I'll tell you 2 reasons why they're losing the game. One, they're still in Denver right now. They're not going home. So they're acclimating themselves to the A, the altitude, and B, the time zone. Okay? 2, it's the
Patriots
fucking
37-20.
it's the Raiders playing away, essentially.
So wait.
Yeah, but
we're undefeated on the road though.
we can play on the road.
True.
Most teams can't.
Patriots 37-20.
3,
Go Patriots.
do you know how many people
I
from
have 2 reasons.
Do you know how many people
Three.
Do you know how many people from New England are going to Mexico this weekend?
6.
A lot. Because know why? Because the game's on Sunday. A lot of people only have 2.5 work days during next week. So they're going to take a nice long week vacation to go to Mexico for Thanksgiving. And while they're down there, they're going to see the Patriots play. You know why? Because it's cheap. And you know what Patriots fans do? They travel. When they play in L.A., when they play in England, when they play in someday on the moon, there will be a lot of
Well,
Patriots
Raiders
people.
do have an interesting fan base. They do. Regardless if they suck so long, they do have a fan base.
They do, but they're like, come on, do you see what they look like?
They're assholes. But
They're-
like, yeah,
yeah.
they do have a fan base.
Half of them probably have a convicted felony, so they're not going to be allowed into Mexico.
Probably.
Then again, so Buffalo Bills fans, as I seen the other day. Eagles at Cowboys.
Eagles easily.
Cowboys. Eagles.
Eagles are the real deal.
Yeah, but Cowboys home.
Eagles. No.
No
No
Zeke,
LA.
but
Eagles are really good.
I know they're good. But I think this is going to be the upset. It's a prime time. This is the first time Eagles are prime time this year.
Eagles.
And who are they playing?
Cowboys. Divisional game in Cowboys.
Ooh.
Telling you, this is the Phillies going to lose.
Eagles all the way on this.
No way.
This is the downfall to the Eagles.
Boo.
Eagles.
I'm actually rooting for the Eagles
Oh
this
my
year.
god, I can't believe I said that.
No.
It's Cowboys.
I don't even think it's close.
You don't think so?
Yeah, they look great. They look great last
I'm
week.
telling you, Wentz is going down somewhere in the season. I don't think the Eagles
The
are the.
Eagles are just a very good
I
all-around
don't
team.
think they're the real deal though. I
They
think
wi- they win by 4 scores.
They don't
I
just
love
but they
the
don't
Cowboys.
just barely win though. The Eagles they've been demolishing teams all year. They've been running
Them
them
and the
over.
Rams. Them and the Rams. NFC Championship. Eagles versus the Rams.
I see that. I agree with that. The Eagles are just They're not just winning by a little bit. They're
They beat
demolishing
Dallas by 4
teams.
scores.
There's no way the Cowboys win this.
there is.
I don't
Telling
know.
Not without Ezekiel Elliott or their offensive lineman.
Exactly. That offensive line on that side was
Their
completely.
defense is
We'll
terrible.
see on Friends
Their
Dividend.
defense
No way.
is terrible too.
Yeah, the defense is never been that good. The secondary
It's
shot.
it's 4 scores.
Falcons at Seahawks.
Eagles. So you're picking Eagles.
Yeah. I don't want to, but I think
Falcons
they
at Seahawks.
Seahawks have been playing
Falcons.
good recently,
Falcons.
but I think the Falcons are kind of.
Seahawks at home. You gotta go Seahawks.
I think I might go Falcons.
Falcons.
But I don't.
Here's the thing. Everyone's all riding Philadelphia Eagles pee-pee right now. I think you're out of
For
your
good
mind.
reason. They're a
Pick-
good all-around team.
Super Bowl prediction. Right now.
Right now, New England Patriots for the AFC team. Because there's no one else in the AFC team that can even hold a light to them.
It could be a
100%
Patriots-Eagles rematch or Patriots-Rams.
I'm going Patriots Rams.
Nope, the Rams are the real deal.
The Rams are the real.
The
deal.
Eagles
They're
are
not.
more
Their
the real
quarterback
deal.
sucks.
The Eagles are more the real deal than the Rams.
They do. The Eagles have a better quarterback. Of any of the two teams, you need a
They have a
quarterback.
good running game. They have
It's
good
so
passing.
funny
They
how
got
like
great
7
receivers.
weeks ago I said Kansas City easily.
I know.
No way.
I know what's going on with them. They've just kind of hit the wall.
Patriots Rams. Rematch of the
All right,
Patriots.
can we go
first
over who
ever.
Philadelphia won real quick?
Okay.
Can you talk about this real quick? Washington sucks.
Steamrolled though.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
No,
Doesn't matter.
no.
30-17. I
It's not
consider
steamroll. It's 2 touchdowns.
but 30 points.
2 possessions is a good win.
Okay.
They only lost to Kansas City when Kansas City was good
When Kansas City was good,
early this season.
and guess who they
By a
lost? Almost,
touchdown.
and they beat New York Giants by 3 points.
Okay,
Giants
okay.
suck.
Who's the highest scoring team in the NFL right now? Can you name it?
Was it Giants?
Highest scoring team in the NFL.
Oh, what, Philly?
It's not the Giants. The Giants have won 1 game.
I don't know, but you can still be high school maybe not be a terrible team. Who, the Philadelphia Phillies?
Nope.
Eagles?
No.
Oh. Who scored a lot of points this year?
Who scored a lot of points? I know the answer.
Tell me, I'm asking you.
The Rams. But highest scoring team in the NFL.
You are sucking the Rams pee-pee. Here's another close game. Philadelphia wins by 2 against the Chargers. Okay? They beat Arizona 7-34. Okay, I'll give that blow.
Okay, that one's close.
All right, they only beat Carolina by 5.
Carolina only has like 3 losses.
Carolina's 5-4.
Okay, but they beat them by 5.
Okay.
Okay, and then the second time they
By
played
10.
Washington was 10.
Okay.
Okay, San Francisco 23.
Blew out.
Okay,
Denver, they
and
blew
Denver.
out.
Okay, San
2 weeks in a
Francisco.
row, though.
Okay, but these
the
are not
Rams.
good teams. They haven't played anyone. They have not played anyone.
Yeah, but even when
Everyone's gonna get off the stupid fucking Philadelphia
But
Eagle
even
bandwagon. They have not played on their fucking
But-
shitty team. Winston's a subpar quarterback, and the team's full of shit. There is no way in hell they're making it past the first round of the playoffs.
No, but even when they're beating
No
shitty
way.
teams,
If
they're
they're
not
gonna
just
buy, they will.
beating them.
if they get a bye,
They will.
You look like a tomato.
Philadelphia sucks.
Wait.
I'm telling you.
When was the last
They
time
have
you
a
got
great
animated
team.
like this?
I will take the Rams more any day over the friggin' Philadelphia Eagles.
He is.
Everyone gonna get off your high horse. The Eagles play in a shitty division
I
with
don't
the
like these
Giants, the
fans.
Cowboys, and the Redskins, who all couldn't sleep with their sister if they got her drunk. They all stink. We'll leave it at that. So all you people living in Dallas and Washington, especially Washington, because you guys suck, especially in Philadelphia, go fly a kite.
Go fly a kite. Trying to fly
And who's the other team that plays in the division?
Giants.
Dallas Giants. Fuck you, New York. Everyone from coast to coast, from Lake Erie to Lake Hudson River.
But no team plays teams that are that good. That's my point. Like, it doesn't matter. Everyone's talking about schedules and stuff like that.
It's all about the
Dallas,
schedule.
scared to death.
It's all about the schedule.
No, it's not, because every team plays shitty teams constantly. There's not a lot of good teams in the
There
NFL.
are no. You're right. There are.
So-
There's probably you could probably count the good teams on your one hand.
Yeah, probably.
Patriots,
There are not.
Saints. They have to win this year, yep.
Rams,
Rams.
Eagles.
Who's going to be our fifth one?
You and the fucking
Cowboys.
Rams.
No. Sadly, the Steelers, because they have 2 losses.
13.
Do you know the 49ers beat the Rams? I mean, they lost the Rams by 2 points.
13
See, that's what I mean. Shit, that's how this happens.
The Rams are killing people though. Look, they are killing people.
Okay, they beat
They've
the Colts.
scored.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
the
go over.
Rams
Let's
are
go over
good.
the teams they won. Okay.
They've scored more points this year
You have no
going
list
into
here.
last week than they scored all of last year. That is impressive.
Well, it's impressive. They sucked last year. I mean, my grandmother could have scored more
It's
points
sad
than the Rams
because
did
every
last year.
game for them, not the Chargers, is on the road. Every game for them is on the road because they have no fan base at home.
Listen.
Dude, they have a huge fan base at home now.
Yeah, fair, yeah.
Way more than
but it's
the
still
Chargers.
better.
Oh, that sounds very LA of you. Oh, all of a sudden your team's doing good. You're showing up. I have seen a half full house at the Lakers games, huh? Where you guys stop showing up to those? How about an Angels game? You guys are all high hoity-dee-doty-dee-doly in 02 when you guys are winning. But where are you now? All on the other side of town at the Dodgers games? Hickety-hickety-hoo. Convenient when you have 2 of each team that plays in each city. You can just switch it up. Oh, the Ducks aren't doing good. Let's go see the Kings. Oh, the Clippers aren't doing good. Let's go see the Lakers. Oh, the Dodgers aren't doing good. Let's go see the Angels. Oh, the Rams aren't doing good. Let's go see the Chargers.
Well,
When I have 8 teams in my city, I
I'm
can
more
be...
impressed that he knew all this.
I know, right? That's just rapid fire. And he perfectly enunciated them all, too.
I had 8
stutter,
Right
it was
by
no-
division, right by
You know,
sport.
if I had 8 teams sitting around back my back pocket, I'll take anything they want. You know what I'm saying?
He just went to Minnesota real
I
quick.
hate
hate
LA. I hate
everything.
LA and I hate Philadelphia. Those are the 2 worst
You
cities
hate-
in the
I don't like
country.
their fans, but the Eagles have a good team.
LA people are such douchey.
They are. The Raider fans are horrible.
It's like you guys didn't have a football team for 25 years and didn't even care. Do you know who
Care
cared
about the
more?
Rams.
Do you know? No, but know who cared more about anything?
Monty Python.
No, I've got Goodell.
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 And Jerry Jones wants him out.
Good. Jerry Jones.
You know,
I
Jerry
thought
Jones is a
Wow.
pioneer.
Jerry
Nobody
James
else-
was. Yeah, Jerry
Jerry
James.
James.
Jerry Jones was literally licking his ball sack last year when Tom Brady got
Celtics won 13
suspension.
straight tonight.
I know, good for Celtics. These
I've been saying that for the last 5 minutes. Been over here 13! 13!
I thought you just had Tourette's. You're just screaming stuff.
Jerry Jones is that actor that's been diddled, and we're waiting for everybody else to come out and be like, "Yeah, we're jumping on the wagon with him."
How many Dallas Cowboys?
Cowboys.
How many Dallas Cowboys?
How many Dallas
You know,
Cowboys?
we praised him for getting through all those teams, and
I'm
now
done
it's,
with the
it's
characters.
starting to.
Thomas.
I think it judges the pots like. Oh, the show's almost over. Anyway.
It's true.
How many Dallas Cowboys do you think Jerry Jones diddled?
6.
I think he did things with his like
Deion
coaches.
Deion Sanders is a little weird.
It is a little weird. This is weird things.
Carson Wentz,
See, people in your old people disorders.
take a hike. Well, Joe has a new hat.
Haven't put it on yet.
I know, right?
I knew what he was doing though. I had the idea.
Oh my
Look
god.
at this. He has a new hat.
Doesn't work.
You at home can't see the new hat, but he has a new hat. Who do you think's playing the Patriots in the AFC Championship this year?
Steelers.
Jacksonville Jaguars.
Dude,
They'll choke.
get off my Jag bandwagon.
Did you say
Bortles-
Jags too?
Bortles is gonna
It's in
choke
the
even more.
Jacksons
So like,
before the season started.
This is the only reason Jacksonville's going to play. Is because they're going to win the division, because they're a good defense, right? They're going to get hot. They're not going to get a bye. It's impossible to get a bye. Pittsburgh's probably getting the bye.
It's not impossible. They're a game behind Pittsburgh. It's not impossible.
It's not impossible, but
There's still
Pittsburgh.
6 weeks left.
Pittsburgh's Pittsburgh.
yeah.
Pittsburgh doesn't win a game the rest of the season.
And who wins that
They
division
should, I
then?
feel like they can only get better because they haven't
Pittsburgh
been playing
still?
that good. How is Pittsburgh only have 2
Cleveland
losses?
Browns are
Yeah,
gonna win out. No, I'm just kidding. Ravens. Somehow or another, the Ravens get the
See, I think Pittsburgh wins the division. I think Pittsburgh gets the bye with the Patriots. I think KC slips in there. I think KC gets taken out by
KC
Jaguars
wins
in the
the
first
division.
round.
KC's the only team in the West that makes the playoffs.
Oh, actually, yeah. Oh, yeah, I agree. And the Jags are the only team in the South that makes the
4 weeks
playoffs.
ago, every team in the division was going to make the playoffs.
I think Miami's going to make the playoffs
I don't.
over Buffalo.
I mean, the Jaguars are a possibility. Remember when the Bears made the Super Bowl? Rex Grossman as their quarterback.
Yeah.
How the hell did that happen?
It's Maddie's favorite quarterback. Ask him about it.
Of all times?
What?
Maddie loves Rex Grossman.
Put that on a
He's a
t-shirt.
backup quarterback who's a
Maddie
star.
loves
Does he still play?
I wouldn't be surprised. Me. I don't know.
You know, if the Patriots played in that Super Bowl, they would have demolished the Colts.
That would not be a Super Bowl.
No, that would have been impossible. That
Bears,
couldn't happen.
right?
I'm sorry, the Bears, yeah. Patriots would have killed the Bears.
Rex Grossman is.
I bet he's 42 years old.
It says a former American football.
How old is he?
quarterback.
42?
Rex Grossman.
Let's give him a bit older than that.
Age, he is. He still says 37.
He's only
He's
37.
only 37.
How long ago was that Super Bowl? Was that 10 years ago?
I think so.
Was that 2007?
John Beck. Look at all these backup quarterbacks. I don't even know. Hell, even Donovan McNabb's only 40. He could still be.
I guess so, yeah. McNabb could still play if he wanted to.
All right.
Well, those guys started early, though. They got out 22 they started, you know what I mean? So
True. Jeez, Tommy. What you doing?
here,
What you doing,
Jonathan McNabb, and he's getting all excited.
What's up? McNabb?
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 McNabb's the key word. Look at
McNabb.
this. McNabb. He eats the Eagles, too. Hey, Tommy. McNabb.
Yeah, I didn't like that era of the Eagles. That era sucked.
Eagles
Honestly.
suck.
Right now, no, they're a good team right now, though. Honestly.
If you're, you know what's your downfall right there is having Ben Franklin as your coach. What's his face? Who's the coach of the Eagles those years? He's in the coach of the KC now.
He's
Looks
the
like,
fat guy, yeah.
looks like Ben Franklin with his glasses and everything.
Yeah. No,
Andy Reid.
Andy Reid.
If Andy Reid's your coach, you're
No,
guaranteed
no,
to be
there's
taken
a
out in the
coach-
first
the coach
round.
after him destroyed the Eagles. He ruined that team.
Well, he drove that team to the ground. Yeah, the old, yeah.
What was his name? Oh my God, I should know this. I mean, I know right now it's Doug Peterson, but prior to that,
Is that
it
Scott's
was
brother?
Scott Peterson. Oh God.
Hey, can I stop at In-N-Out Burger on my way to jail? Sure, Scott. Sure you can. Kyrie, 25 points tonight with a mask.
He's a fan of the opera over there.
13 in a row. Best team in the NBA.
Hold on, this is gonna bother me. Chip Kelly. Chip Kelly. He's the one who destroyed that team.
Chip Kelly's a ding-dong. Susan loves Chip Kelly, don't you?
No,
Bill Belichick does.
Oh, you like
They're
Chip
good
Kelly.
friends.
I liked him when he coached for Oregon.
He's too orthodox.
Not fair.
Unorthodox. Sorry, unorthodox.
13 in a row here. Boston has 13 wins, 2 losses.
Are you concerned with them like burning themselves into the ground, like kind of like how baseball teams will do? Like by
I
playing
don't
so much?
think so, because in the NBA that typically never happens. And the NBA is one of the few sports when you're hot, and when you get a good lead, everyone's screwed. Because if you look at the Celtics all these years, they went big early, and what did they lose 15 games one year, and then the first year they had the big three.
Yeah.
They never really burnt out. And in the basketball, I think that the way the reason these games they're winning look so close is that Stevens is pulling a lot of the starters out, and he's putting some of the bench in, so the game's getting closer than it is.
And the bench has been.
And the bench is letting up the points, making it a game, and then he's smart enough to. He did like what Belichick would do when they pulled Brady that game and they were getting too close, so he put Brady back in.
Yeah.
So Stevens, I wouldn't, they beat the Nets by 7 points. The Nets are a middle of the road team, but.
And all without Gordon Hayward. It's interesting because what's going to be his role when he gets back next year?
Imagine if he hurts the team.
I know, that's what's kind of weird.
Because now we're getting a lot of Tatum, we're getting a lot of, who's the other guy? Horford, obviously, we're getting him and stuff like that. Who's the guy off the high top? Brown? We're getting a lot of them that we wouldn't probably got with Hayward there.
Yeah.
So perhaps, maybe,
You'd think your team would be better, but
you trade maybe you trade Hayward, but you trade one of these young
that
guys.
contract, someone's going to have to want to take it too.
We don't know how Hayward is going to play. We really don't.
We don't.
The Celtics win the championship this year and have no idea how Hayward is a Celtic.
They're not going to get past Golden State.
I don't know. We'll find out Thursday. They're playing them.
But at the same time, like it's still really early. You know?
I think the Celtics right now as a team are better than the Cavs were last year.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
And the Cavs brought Golden State to what, 6 games?
Yeah.
Just saying. I think that Kyrie with this young team is way better than Kyrie and LeBron as a team. Because Kevin Love, face it, is only as good as the players that are around him.
Agreed.
And having LeBron as the only decent player on the team now, LeBron's pretty much carrying the team. A 23-year-old LeBron James could have carried that team. A 33-year-old LeBron James cannot carry that team. Because even Jordan needed Pippen and Rodman at those when he was 33 years old, right?
Yep.
And the difference between Jordan and LeBron is Jordan couldn't carry the team as a young guy by himself. LeBron pretty much carried the Cavs all the times they made the playoffs against the Celtics, and
Yeah.
So that's the two differences between. So if you make that argument, well, yeah, one could do the other one couldn't because Jordan couldn't get out of the first round of the playoffs. But once Jordan got the pieces he needed, now we had this discussion through text message the other day, and I'll say that Jordan's competition was mediocre. He hit the NBA at a certain point where teams weren't really that good, and he actually was the way he started in an era where teams were really good, and then he was able to monopolize in the era where the teams were making the transition.
That's not his fault, though. I mean,
It's not his fault.
it's
No, not at all.
Yeah.
But I mean, I hate when you do the comparison. If he was playing today, how good he would be. It was a different style of basketball. It's hard to say. If he was on, if the 1996 Bulls, say, were playing the 2017 Celtics, who would be the better team? Or if the 96 Bulls were playing the 86 Celtics, which was one of the best teams in the history of basketball, who would win? It's tough to say.
Yeah, there's no way to know, really.
But I can guarantee that LeBron, this is the problem with LeBron. This is what I love about LeBron. He's such a drama queen. I mean, if you look at the stats right now, right? Cleveland is 9th. They're barely hanging on.
500.
They're 7-6, right? They tied with New York, Philadelphia, and Milwaukee, right? Now, right behind them is Miami and Indy at 6 and 7, say, right? And they're only 4 games. They're only 4 teams back of 2 losses to be one of the worst teams in the conference, right? Now, how many games back are they of the Celtics? They are right now 5.5 games back from the Celtics of the best team. And the Celtics have a 3-game lead over the second team, which is Detroit. And then when you go down, people who are in the division, for the Celtics for that matter, they have a 4.5 game over Toronto. Okay, now this is it's November.
Yeah.
Season's a month old.
Yeah.
But this is a pretty good sample size of what we're going to be seeing for the rest of the year, I think. Which is the only thing of basketball is different than other sports, because basketball typically you will not see these change very much. The people who are good are always going to be good. The ones that will change are the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 teams.
Well, Cleveland could change if they get Isaiah back. That's the thing, because they have an injured player.
And they will, but how
Yeah.
far back in the division are they going to be?
Exactly.
Because right now Detroit's in first, and they're third.
Yeah.
So Isaiah comes back February, right? After the All-Star break, right? Well, how much of a hole is Cleveland going to be? And are they going to be in a situation where they know that LeBron's not coming back next year, so they're going to sell off the team to get draft picks?
Possibly.
So they're going to die? Are they going to
Yeah.
flop? That's going to be because LeBron's not coming back to Cleveland next year.
Is he on the Lakers like everybody thinks he is?
I don't know the Lakers.
You had this Celtics theory, but that's not going to happen.
It's not a bad theory.
It's not going to happen. Another Kyrie there. If he's going to do this good, it's like we're not going to jeopardize that, especially if we get Hayward back.
I know it's far fetched, but maybe it was the whole. Maybe they thought about this.
Still going?
Maybe we're talking about
Conspiracy.
possibly LeBron coming to the Celtics next year.
Conspiracy.
It's a very long show.
It's around 10 minutes overtime. This is what the people pay for.
They pay to see this?
No, it'd be ridiculous if they did. What if LeBron's a baby, right? I don't see him going to the West.
Because just stick in the East where it's easy.
Well, he's the king of the East.
Yeah.
But
he's got an ego, so maybe if you want to prove he's an all-around player.
Or he has such a big ego that he doesn't want to have competition. Like I like to dominate. Like when I was 15 years old, I played with 12-year-olds in football because I wanted to be the best. Right? Now, if I played with a bunch of 15-year-olds, I wouldn't have been that good.
Yeah.
LeBron's probably the same exact way. He seems like a guy who's all about himself, and he's not going to want to go and play on a team where he's not the biggest guy. And if he goes to Golden State, he's not going to be the biggest guy. If he goes to Oklahoma City, he's not going to be the biggest
I
guy.
don't think the Celtics want him.
I think any team would want him.
How old is he going to be? 30? He'll be 34?
Yeah, but he's not going to be... You're not building your team around LeBron. He's now a role player.
But can he deal with that?
Well, Garnett figured it out.
But can he?
Allen figured it out.
They weren't the
Cass
level,
figured it out.
But they weren't the level of player LeBron James is or was. You know what I mean?
No, but
Is it...
you have to think that, Tony Parker was he helped Tim Duncan, right? And Ginobili. These are guys who
He's been dying to do this.
Tim Duncan couldn't have been by himself and done all that stuff, But Tim Duncan has no ego, though. How would LeBron play in the Celtics? How would Celtics fans take him in? Well, Boston fans in general are very...
Receptive.
Yes. They're also very, what's the word when you say something? Very hypocritical, if you will.
Sure.
We wanted A-Rod. We didn't get him. We hate A-Rod. We would have loved him if he was on the team.
It was technically a Red Sox.
We loved Clemens. Clemens left, ended up playing for the Yankees. Hated him. Right?
Yeah.
Now we love Clemens again.
Yeah.
Right?
Finally time has erased it.
Boston fans in general are very hypocritical. I'm going to tell you this
We
right
are.
now. And you may say you hate a player, and you just don't hate the player because you hate the person. You hate the player because he's on the other team. Especially a team that beats you. So I think if
Oh boy.
Oh, God.
Drop Gruden.
Grugen's down.
Gruden's down.
Grugen's
I think
down.
he lost his head.
Did he lose his head? Did he
Yeah,
really?
he lost his head.
Grugen lost his head.
And I think Tommy's going.
Hey, Tommy's got Grugen's head. Put that on a t-shirt. Anyways. Sorry, Grugen.
Gruden.
Gruden or Grugen?
D. Gruden.
Is it D?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah. He coached this team too.
In the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And he lost.
Gruden.
It's Gruden. Well, I'm sorry, Tom Gruden. I was calling you Grugen the entire
It's
time.
not Tom.
What's his name?
John.
John Gruden. So maybe I'm getting John Gruden mixed up.
There's no John Gruden.
It's Tom
It's
Gruden.
John Gruden.
It's John Gruden.
So, you sure it's not Gruden?
Gruden.
John Gruden.
How sure are you?
I am 100% sure too.
All right, I'll take your word for it.
Anyway,
And we'll leave it at that.
yes we will.
Everyone have a...
Coach so fast.
I hope everyone has a nice weekend.
So
You know, it's Tuesday.
Yep.
This weekend on Tuesday.
We'll be back on Tuesday. We may have a special edition on Sunday for Friendsgiving,
Oh boy.
where Alex Wallace and Maddie will be here.
Oh boy.
All right. Well,
We'll see.
We'll
Until
see.
then, Adam, you plugging anything?
Obviously, always whirlwindreports.com, and you can follow that on Twitter also.
And you get me on at DJID84, and you can see my Instagram on SB Nation. And I think I'm going to buy ibeatyou.com. And me, Joey M333, former I Beat You champion, and the Mallet are going to get this website up and going again.
We're going to put things on like, haha, I beat you in this, like 3-2. Just like competition of stupid crap.
We can do this. And we can give out gifts and stuff. We can give out free dates with Susan. Susan, you want to go date a bunch of weirdos trying to beat people on the internet?
No.
No.
Alright. Well, keep it at that.
As Maddie's having his head and face licked and enjoying it.
I'm not Maddie.
That's Joey.
Joey. Sorry.
Same family. So Alex Wallace is getting his face up. See you guys next week. Boom. Alright. See you later, Facebook.
Bye, Facey Space.